Hey everyone, welcome back to the channel. First off, I want to say thank you for supporting the channel and for all the likes. If you're new here, feel free to watch this video all the way through and then decide if it's something you enjoy. If you don't, feel free to give it a thumbs down, and if you do, give it a thumbs up. Either way, it helps, so thank you. Now, let's dive into today's story, which, honestly, comes as no surprise. This one's about the 80 Labour MPs who are actively opposing the government's planned cuts. These cuts could be announced by the end of this month, possibly during the spring statement or budget on March 27. Chancellor Rachel Reeves, or as she's often called now, Rachel Thieves, is looking to save between £5 billion and £6 billion from benefits in the UK. This money is intended to help fund defence spending for the war in Ukraine. Regardless of where you stand on that issue, many in the UK don't agree with one area suffering to support another. Charity begins at home, after all. I'm getting this info from multiple sources, including the Daily Fail, The Express, and a few YouTube videos, so you can check out the links in the description. I'll keep this short for you and read some clips as I go. These days, you need to sign up to read news articles, which is just ridiculous, but I'll read what I can. Dozens of Labour MPs are reportedly against the Prime Minister's plans to use the savings for defence and public finances. This is the biggest rebellion that Prime Minister Keir Starmer has faced so far, with up to 80 of his own MPs expressing outrage over the idea of slashing benefits. These MPs are planning to write to the Prime Minister and the Treasury to voice their concerns ahead of the spring statement on March 26. Reforms to the welfare system are expected to come ahead of the spring statement, as Chancellor Reeves looks to save money due to tighter fiscal conditions. The Incapacity and Disability Benefits Bill currently costs £64.7 billion, which is predicted to rise to £100.7 billion by 2030. We all know why it's rising and who's claiming those benefits, but we won't get into that right now, that's for another video. One Labour MP from the left side of the party criticised the series of missteps and bad decisions made by the government. Several MPs are furious about the proposed welfare cuts, and one of them was quoted saying, "I've spoken to people who aren't the usual suspects, and they've said to me, I'm going to give the government a slap. I've had enough." They're frustrated and want to show their constituents that they have their own minds and aren't just going along with these decisions. They also warned that the Ukrainian defence funding boost might not last forever. Voters are already dissatisfied and are turning to alternative parties like Reform UK, the Greens, and even the Lib Dems. These parties are seeing better results in the polls than either the Tories or Labour, which is a worrying sign for the two main parties. Political instability is on the rise, and the electorate is becoming more unpredictable. This isn't going to be Starmer's Falklands moment, especially with 4 years left in his term. At least, not if the public has anything to say about it. I'd love to know what you think about this in the comments below. Let me know your thoughts. Before I wrap up, I want to thank everyone who's supported the channel. Because of your donations, we were able to get a new camera, and I really appreciate it. If you want to send anything else, the links are in the description, but it's totally optional. Your support helps improve the quality of the channel, whether it's upgrading the desk, getting a new microphone, or just making things work in this dreadful room. Thanks again for watching and for your continued support. Make sure you're subscribed so you don't miss Thursday's live stream at 1 PM UK time. I'll be speaking to you all then. Have a great day, everyone, and see you soon.